Hey, what's up guys? So today I decided to show you my lower body warm-up that I do on leg days. It usually takes me about a half hour to warm up, give or take 10 minutes or so. But it's definitely a good thing to do on leg days. And it will help with your mobility and all that. So follow me to my gym location. The workout room. Oh yeah, workouts go down there. If you know what I mean. So what you need to start off is you will need a foam roller, a band, and then a peanut or lacrosse ball if you just want to do one side at a time or whatnot down your spine. So I'm just gonna kind of like go through my routine really quick. This usually takes like a half an hour, but I'll just kind of just do it really quick to show exactly what I do. So the first thing is foam roll. What I do is we're just gonna hit the lower back first. So put it on your lower lumbar here. And what you're going to do is just rock your knees back and forth. Try to get this knee to go all the way down. Do that for a total of 20 each side. So if you're counting like 1, 2, 3, go up. And then what kind of starts happening is this starts riding up. So you kind of I hold it down with like my elbows. So that kind of gets the lower back a little bit loosened up from sitting all day at work. It's pretty much all I use the foam roller for. Then next, it's gonna be the scorpion, like this. So try to keep your shoulders down on the ground. Kick your leg over. Try to touch your hand. Again, 10 each leg. So a total of 20 on that. So after that, it's kind of a little warmed up. Take your peanut and you're going to stick it. I start at the top here, like up here. And this is for the thoracic spine. Just go down. And breathe while you're doing this. This is just trying to just get your whole spine nice and loose for squats. Spend about a minute there, going up and down on the upper portion. Then go down to your lower back here. Show it in there. Just kind of get that low. Find a little spot. When I find a little spot, pull one leg up. Oh, and it kind of puts like a lot of pressure on the one side. Feels good though. Okay. So after you go up and down your spine, you can also use just a single ball. Sometimes I do it like down here in the lower area. And I lied about foam. So now the foam roll you need it again. So right here is what you do is you find your belly button here. You're just gonna put it right there and just go on there. And what that's gonna do is stretch out that psoas there on your hip. And just stretch your arm out. Like that. Just kind of sit there and breathe into it. So do that for both sides. Alright, so then after, sorry about the toilet here guys, but I gotta work with what I have. Usually it's at the gym, and what you need to do is you need to find like a pole. So after you do like the foam roll and the peanut roll, and do the scorpion and all that shit, get the lower back kind of warmed up, the abs kind of warmed up there. What you need to do is go find a pole. You get your band, strap your band around it like this. this is like the heavyweight one, like 100 pounds, something like that. You might not need this heavy, but so. And then the first thing I do is I floss the hip here. So what you're gonna want to try to do is like get it right here across the groin into your hip, like that, and then just go out from there and sit like this. So you go out and then just kind of, what I like to do is kind of just like floss in there, kind of rock in there for a little bit, and then just sit on it for a little bit. Just sit there for however long you think you need to, you know, up to a minute or more. It could be up to a couple minutes. You just gotta listen to your body and see where you want it to be. So do that both sides, and then I usually kind of do this on a squat rack. So then I'll grab the bar and do some like squats with just the bar. Just kind of start getting things moving a little better. So after the flossing of the hip there, then I flip it around and I stretch out the psoas. So what you're going to do is you put the leg with the band back, sit like this, and what it's doing is distracting now your hip to the front, and keep your butt tight, so the band's kind of going under your butt, and then just kind of arch your back here. What you're trying to do is you're trying to stretch your psoas, which comes from your leg tying across your hip into your lower back. So that's why everyone always has tight hip flexors. It's usually that. So you sit here for, you know, a minute or so. You know, you can move around. You can go forward a little more, get a little extra. Also kind of will stretch like right here too if you go forward. I kind of sometimes put my hand here, just kind of hold myself up like this. If you get a little extra stretch, raise your same arm that is with the band, up and over. A little extra stretch in there. So after that, go back to this position. And this time, what you're going to want to do is just put your leg down like that, and you're going to block your foot with this. And then you just try to touch your belly button to the floor, like that. Lots of people go down like this, but the best is to kind of keep a neutral back up top. Try to lower your belly button down to the floor. That's going to stretch this hip right here. And then right after that, as soon as I do that down, I kind of just prop my leg out to the side and lean into it. So it's kind of opening up the hip here. So that one's kind of pulling on the leg, but torquing it that way. So then after those band warm-ups and flossing and stretching, so now for the hamstring, what you do is you move it up to about hip height. Right there. Put your leg in there. Kind of like the lower one where you're flossing the hip. Go here. Leg out. It's distracting the back. And then same is you just kind of keep your back nice and straight, and you just lower into it like that. And just hold it. I also like to kind of go like this a little. Like kind of like floss in there, kind of active stretch the hammy a little there. Get a little warmed up. Do that, you know, 10, 20 times, and then I hold it. That one's also good for, really good for deadlifts, kind of just get your hammies activated. And then for the last one, it's for the ankles. This is more for squats. Squat days. Need that ankle flexion. It is going to be like that. So you would just move it down the pole really low. Put it in here. You just want, like right here, let's just distract the ankle back, and you just kind of move in and out like that. You can hold it. Oh, get that nice stretch back here, and get some mobility going. Now my left ankle, I broke it, so it doesn't flex as much as the right, but since I've been doing this and doing a lot of mobility, I've actually gained a little bit mobility on the last, it's been like 6 months and I've gained a little bit, so just gotta keep going. But it's definitely feeling better. So that's good. After all that, dirt and doing, you know, a few bar squats, then I'll just come in and I'll just sit in my squat. I want to try to keep my feet straight as possible. I'll sit in my squat, just kind of press out with the elbows on your knees. You just kind of sit here for like a minute or so. You know, move around like this. Put more weight over here into the ankles. This one. Stuff like that. But that is pretty much the lower body warm-up mobility that I do. Now after squatting and doing heavy squats, calf raises, all that stuff, I like to then roll out with the foam roller. Maybe I'll do a video on that later. And then the peanut on the calf right here. Right in here is like real, like right in there. It's really tight from double under, so kind of go up and down, and then I kind of just sit in there and rock it. But you can also do that with the single ball also. So that is the 30-minute warm-up. Try it out, guys. Let me know.